Hey YouTube, how's it going? Blaze Games 420 here. So in this video, I'm just going to be doing some nighttime riding. It wasn't supposed to be nighttime riding, it was supposed to be evening riding, but yeah, I just make my way up to the gas station and, you know, do some refueling for both me and the bike, and buy coffee and put some gas in the bike. But yeah, in this one I discuss a couple topics like money and salary and rent and stuff, and near the end I also, you know, show you guys some of the history of the town that I live in. So hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys do, remember to leave a like and subscribe. I also talk about in this one, engagement is important, so hope you guys engage with the content, and yeah, peace out. It doesn't take long for this thing to warm up. I suppose I don't really need to yell as much now either. I like that you can actually somewhat hear me. I also haven't checked how much gas is in it. Let's see if we do a fuel fill up. No, we got plenty, so. Right. Put the old gloves on and go for a drive. So I think I'm just gonna, well, I mean, it's dark, so I don't want to go on the main road so much with my headlights being all fucky-wucky. They're not flickering now, but sometimes they just don't like to work properly. Now, I think there's a piece of sheet metal over here that I don't want to hit, but yeah, we can avoid it. Go around the campfire. Fire pit. Past the shed. In between the hot tub and the trailer. This is tight with these tires here. Yep. Oh boy. My dad is always piling up stuff here. I gotta pull this trailer back a few inches. Move it out of the way. Yeah, that's better. Now I can actually get through here. Push this tire out of the way. Alright. Clear out that mess. Now we can drive past my two lovely automobiles here. Corolla and the Impala. Impala's wrecked. So we're going on the road. For now, anyways. Like I said, I don't like to as much with my headlights being all messed. But yeah, I can turn on the light bar if need be. I just don't really like using it when there's cars coming because it's kind of bright, as you can see. Yeah, so right now I'm using the microphone with two foam wind filters installed on top of each other. And just as a sort of a test to see if it can really counteract the wind noise. So I can, to see if I can stand up and talk and if you can still hear. That's the question, right? It might also dim the sound. I mean, the road is completely empty, and the sunset and looking out over the harbor. You don't get this in the city. It's a nice crisp fall evening. I layered up though, so I'm not cold. Like I said earlier, it's not super cold anyways. Cruising. Pedestrian. Just get old man. For a walk. Nice day for it. I was gonna go for a walk, but then I decided that I was gonna modify my GoPro to do this microphone, and that took like an hour and a half, but now it's evening. I wake up in the afternoons. you know, I have enough money to buy nice things like this bike that I enjoy. It beats spending like $1,000 a month just to live in a 200 square foot apartment in the city, right? And I guess, I mean, yeah, I'll continue talking about things as I go, but we're coming up on the park road here, which will be my first turn off. Get off the main road. Yeah, I mean, this light bar is pretty darn bright. I think that the GoPro has bad low light performance, but we should be able to pick up what I'm getting in front of me at least. Should be a decent ride view. But yeah, like I said, I'm happy. Ooh, bumpy. I'm genuinely happy living the way I am. Like, I feel that. Just wasting money on massive amounts of rent and bank payments, loans, car payments. Then obviously, you know, eventually you want to buy your own house, but the price of land is absolutely insane right now. We're going to continue on the park road instead of going down. Looks real dark. Everywhere is real dark here though, I guess. Yeah. I honestly don't know where to go. Like, working from home, I think people deserve to be working jobs that are not killing them slowly. While still having the opportunity to do physical work. I mean, there's no point in discussing all that really, because that would require such a drastic, like, change in how the world ends. Get paid to do less work, and like harder work, more dangerous work. Get paid more. Obviously, there are situations where people who just don't do a lot of physical work and they just sit on their rich asses all day, get paid drastically more than every other working day. They have literal millions in their funds because of the fact that their grandfather was a hardworking man who built something and now they just live off of it. So many people that running companies nowadays that I feel like that may be part of the reason why the companies are so out of touch in today's society, because generational wealth has transferred down over generations, leaving these rich kids, effectively, who are now like in their 60s, 50s, 70s, like older people that are running the companies. You expect them to have good morals and be hard workers, but you know, a lot of them are just still rich kids at the soul. Away it goes. This trail is quite bumpy. And then we're about to drive to a road where people hate me. I don't know. They hate everyone that drives an ATV on this road, unless you're going like 2 kilometers an hour. Surprisingly, the headlights actually haven't flickered yet. They're still chilling. The light bar is obviously still working. I'll wire that on myself. Passing a cemetery here. Truck. Not sure what said truck is doing. Are they trying to block me off or something? Okay, they're not, thankfully. That was a bit sketchy. Thought they were going to cut me off. Good thing I had it on camera. No. But it's a long trailway that used to be a railway, where there was a train that ran along it, a narrow gauge railway. Very interesting. There's a lot of cool facts. I'll look that up. And I also don't say this much in my videos, but if you're still watching at this point, then, you know, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, because it's what gets you, you know, it's what gains traction. I could get, you know, views from somebody just putting a few seconds into the video. Like, I think if they only watch like 20 seconds, which seems to be like the watch time is pretty short, then it counts as a view regardless. But liking the video or subscribing, and you know, like, even if you don't want to watch the whole video, just leave it on in the background while you're playing the game, and I'll get more watch time, which will improve my analytics and allow me to actually grow some traction on the channel and make better content. Because I feel like my drive to make better content is limited by the interaction that I get, or rather the lack of it. Because I get relative views for the content that I make. However, like, most of my subscribers are from the big videos, and I don't really have a lot of interaction in the comments or anything. No, very few likes on my videos, besides the ones that I leave. But yeah, it's just interacting with the channel, liking, subscribing, sharing the videos to your friends, you know, like, I don't know, anything really helps that, the interaction. We're really getting into the forest here, though. This is actually quite interesting, you know, just driving through the forest at nighttime. Got the light bar on, so I feel safe, you know, got lots of light to see what's the obstacles on the road, the trail in front of us, which is quite a lot of them, like big rocks and potholes. But yeah, I did a lot of this stuff growing up as a teenager. I used to just ride around on a bike that my father had purchased for my brother originally. Just driving around, nighttime driving, going random places, weather and conditions where you should not be going out in, you know, going out to smoke weed with my friends and driving ATVs, which is not safe, I know. But oh, we've done some crazy things because of these ATVs. You know, it's taken us places that you could never go. Like, you never want to walk there because it's like 15, 20 kilometers, but you could just take like a 10-minute ATV ride and, you know, you're there. And that led to some mischief, I won't lie. We got into some stuff because of these ATVs, got into some legal problems, but I don't have a record. I'm clean. And now I've just grown to realize, yeah, you don't need to go and do bad things. You can just kind of, if you take it like in moderation, you're not using your ATV to go everywhere. It's because I was a young teenager with no car, no license, so I would just kind of use it to go everywhere, and ended up getting in trouble with the police for driving too fast on the main roads a few times. And this leads to situations that you don't want to be in. Right? I was late for school a few times because I got pulled over and had to stop and explain to the cops I was going to school, and they had to explain to me that an ATV is not a mode of transportation. You don't use it to go to school. You use it to go on the trails. Have fun. It's not a transportation method for public roads. It's like, yeah, I get it. But that's all stuff that you deal with driving an ATV. But, and like I said, I've matured now and come to realize that it is much better to just, you know, use it for its intended purpose. Go on trails, have fun with it, you know, go up places where you can use the capabilities. Oh, here we go. The headlights are flicking. Yeah, it looks like we're down to just light bar. Might be a bit darker for you guys now. Maybe it'll work on high beam, I don't know. Yeah, it seems to be alright. But, oh yeah, this is good actually. This lights up me a bit. No, that's a little bit of my paranoia kicking in too, because I've experienced that before. I was driving by myself and I've seen moose that charged at me. I'm driving by myself and I've seen black bears that thankfully didn't interact with me and I was able to get away, but I saw them, like, you know, very close to me, and You know, the first sign that you're gonna see a black bear is the smell, and I didn't know that until I smelled one and then saw one. Because you know, black bears, especially in this area where a lot of the water in this area is brackish salt water, and it's stagnant coming in from the stream near the mouths, which the bears don't even get to. That's probably some of the fresher water. And then there's just like one river, and then there's just a bunch of stagnant ponds and bogs. So the bears don't really have a lot of opportunities to bathe themselves, and they don't do it anyways because they're dirty bastards. So bears are very stinky. They're very, very stinky. It's kind of a unique smell too. It smells like sour poop, like sour crap. I'm getting a big cold on my legs are getting a big cold, even though I double up on my underpants on under my jeans. So I gotta huddle up against the engine. We're coming up on the main road now, though. Ooh, big sploosh. Yeah, that was a bit sketchy, I gotta say. But, well, it wasn't, I mean, there's no bears, but... Okay, we got a car coming. Ooh, I can take a break now. I gotta check my pockets, make sure nothing flew out. Still got my 3 batteries. Yeah, alright, we're good. Still recording? Can't really see. Oh yeah, 25 minutes of recording. That's good. And now I'm gonna take off before this car comes. Yeah, like I said, it's not very controllable or anything. We're coming up on the gas station now. Headlights are fucking out again, of course. And we got 2 free pumps. It's always at the worst times too, the headlights decide to take a shit. Alright, proper neutral. If I could find neutral, there we go. And I don't want to park and brake. I don't have the light on my GoPro, so I'm just going to continue recording. But no one needs to know. I can use YouTube's auto blur if I need to. Top her up just for safety, because this thing doesn't have a fuel gauge on it. I mean, I know I still have tons in there, but right up to the brim. I put the gas cap. Alright. Take my key out, don't want anyone taking her. And get the hose off of my bag. Oh. Get it, coffee.
Gas in really?
Yeah, add the gas there. Yeah, 1 sec. There you go.
15, 20.
There you go, please.
Tell me when you're sure. Would you like the receipt?
No, that's fine. Thank you. You too. Mission accomplished. Coffee acquired. Now let's move out of the way of the pump. Make way. Ooh. Now let's check. Okay. Wow! You know that? Quite interesting. That's my first time going into a store with my helmet. Going gear. I hate these Polaris. Oh, right, yeah. That will help too, right? Yeah. I want to take the parking brake off, but yeah, quite interesting. That's the first time I think I've gone into stores with my helmet on before, but not with a GoPro on it. And yeah, it's the first time I've ever recorded a store interaction. But tonic acquired, aka Starbucks double shot. This stuff is good. Gives me all the caffeine I need to stay up all night, which I probably shouldn't, honestly, but it's not even that late. See, it's just almost winter time, so the sun sets at like 7 o'clock, not even 6:30. I don't even think it is 7 right now. Like, it might be like 7:15 p.m. and it's already pitch black. Well, speaking of pitch black, I was going to take you up to the old railway bridge up here. Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to see anything up there. It's pitch dark. Unfortunately, I think that this GoPro has, the last evening ride turned out pretty good, but it was also a lot lighter than it is now. So I think I'm going to take the GoPro off somewhere. Just do a little chill POV at one of these park benches. POV, just a selfie shot, drink my coffee. Yeah, there's a park bench here. Pull off. Well, I guess I'm gonna sit on the park bench, but next to one, so just like, a seating area. There's a sign here talking about Gambo. Maybe show that as well. So yeah, this is my town, Gambo. Pretty much know everyone here. As this is almost every small town. But yeah, we'll take a quick break here. Because we got nobody around to fucks with us. Let's see, what do we do for battery? 1 bar down. That's still pretty good for a fucking half-hour recording, alright. But yeah, we got a Gambo. Population 2339 as of 96. Don't know if it's quite that high or if it's higher than that now, I'm not sure. You can pause and read some of this if you want to. There's a lot of text here, so. A lot of text here. And there's obviously Joey Smallwood, Matt Brown. I think this hasn't been updated in a while because I think Matthew Brown passed away in like 2013 or something like that. Yeah, some history. Then there's of course these sort of historical railway things, say about the narrow gauge railway. Not very big, but sort of trains like this, and there would have been bigger ones as well, like like, you know, as you can see here, this bell was part of the standard equipment of any train engine owned by the Newfoundland Railway, which operated from 1898 to 1988. Gives you some time to read the rest of that if you want to. But yeah, here's this bell that they're talking about. You can swing it. I'm not going to because it's nighttime, but I don't even know if the bangers. No, it's not. It doesn't make noise, but you know, it's probably squeaky. We got this Recour Niagara Falls. Man, I like all these old steel and iron working stuff. It's some good history here. Gotta say. It's a pickaxe here that somehow hasn't been stolen. Because it's garbage, but well, you can make a new handle for it, yeah. Some good railway history here. But how fucked is my hair? No, it's good actually. Got my hair done up in a rudimentary bun here. Yeah, it's a very nice evening, very nice fall evening, gotta say. And I like that this microphone setup is working good. I'm quite happy with how it sounded. And you can hear some ruckus going on over there. I don't know what they're doing, but like I said, it's actually not that late, so it doesn't surprise me there's people up. It's just the sunsets are so early. Very early sunset. Sorry I have such a weird voice. I mean, I've always had a weird voice, fucking, since I was a kid. Never really got that whole deep voice thing. I just kind of have this sort of in-between voice. But, you know, it's my voice, so. We all have a couple of vape hits, might as well included in the video. Get it age restricted, let's go. No, I mean, this segment is going to be late in the video. But, yeah. I mean, I guess I could film an intro here, too. I think I might do that. Some good Flavor Beast Blue Raz juice in my Vaporesso Exos Pro. Good device. Nice Corolla I just drove by. I'm a big fan of Toyotas. This is my first car, it was a Toyota Corolla. As it sits right now, I'm hoping to get some sort of engagement from these videos and actually plan some trips that will actually, like, you know, more entertain. I just like, for now, I think a lot of the just riding content is soothing. It's like a nice ASMR kind of just drive along. But I'm botching this anyways, so I'm gonna stop filming and record a intro.